Have you ever wondered what it really takes to build a superhero universe from scratch? And I'm not just talking about a few characters here and there. I mean a whole world, with the kind of depth you see in Marvel or DC. Well, let's dive into this project that's trying to do exactly that, and it's all powered by the incredibly rich tapestry of African mythology.
Wow, okay, this quote just sets the scene perfectly, doesn't it? I want you to imagine a secret, hyper-advanced city, kind of like a mix of Wakanda's futuristic vibe and Asgard's divine, otherworldly feel. This is the very heart of the AfroWarriors world. It's where ancient power and cutting-edge science collide.
You know, the ambition here is just massive. This isn't just about cooking up a new team of heroes. No, it's about building an entire reality, from the ground up, on a foundation that feels both ancient and super futuristic at the same time. So here's the core conflict. On one side, you've got the AfroWarriors. These are heroes who are the direct descendants of powerful Yoruba deities, like Shango, the god of thunder. And who are they up against? Well, they're fighting these menacing supervillains, who are hybrids of humans and legendary African creatures, like the Grootslang, which is this terrifying elephant-serpent thing. It's literally divinity versus monstrosity.
And this whole epic struggle, it all goes down in Hidden City. But this place isn't just some boring backdrop. It's a huge, living, breathing world. We're talking 25 totally unique zones. Everything from giant spires that literally harvest lightning from the sky to industrial forges deep inside of a volcano. It's a setting that's just built for endless stories.
Okay, so a grand idea is one thing, but how does it actually translate into real, tangible conflicts? This is where the universe really starts to feel alive.
This right here is where the world building just shines. So, take one of the heroes, a descendant of Shango. They're rocking a futuristic thunder axe and live in these lightning-powered thunder spires. And their nemesis? A Grootslang hybrid, who can tunnel through solid rock and attacks with venom coils, all while living in these subterranean serpent caves filled with diamond traps. You see how every character is tied directly to their environment? It's brilliant.
And check this out, this shows you their creative process. This isn't just some vague idea, it's a super specific vision. This is the actual AI art prompt they used to design the hero. They want a sci-fi, sexy superhero with exaggerated muscular features and a glowing thunder aura. It's bold, it's specific, and it totally captures that larger-than-life comic book feel.
Now contrast that with the prompt for the villain. The keywords here are menacing and exaggerated elephant-serpent features. You get this instant picture of a truly monstrous and scary foe. You can immediately see the visual clash they're building between the hero's light and the villain's darkness.
So, how do you connect a world with 25 different zones? You do it with these ancestral gates. Think of them as teleportation portals powered by divine energy. This means characters can travel instantly, form quick alliances, and, here's the key for storytelling, it creates this constant threat of a surprise invasion if a gate gets hacked or compromised.
Okay, so we've got the world, the characters, and the tech. But how do you make sure the stories never, ever run out? Well, this is where the project's secret weapon comes into play.
The secret is this number, 100. The creators have pre-designed 100 distinct, modular story arcs that you can use to build an almost infinite number of narratives. That's right, 100. So here's how it works. It's kind of like a story-building Lego set. You can grab an origin arc, snap it together with an invasion, maybe throw in a betrayal for a nice dramatic twist, follow it up with a quest, and then cap it all off with redemption. By mixing and matching these 100 different modules, you've got this powerful engine for creating endless, totally unique plotlines for comics, for games, for TV shows, you name it. Now, a universe this big needs more than just great stories. It needs an equally ambitious strategy to get it out into the world. So let's pivot a little from the creative side to the business plan behind it all.
The core of the whole strategy is IP licensing. So why is this such a game changer for a new franchise? Well, instead of trying to build toy factories and video game studios from the ground up, which costs billions, the plan is to partner with companies that are already established. It's a super smart, low-risk way to get around the biggest hurdles, letting them compete with the giants by focusing on what they do best, creating an amazing world.
And the market they're targeting? It's enormous. The US toy market alone is worth over $10 billion, but the global market for licensed toys, that's projected to hit a whopping $43 billion. The financial opportunity here is just staggering.
But this number right here might be the most important one of all, 45 million.
That's how many people of African descent live in just the US and Europe. We're talking about a massive, passionate, and historically underserved audience that is so ready for authentic representation in this space. This isn't just a market, it's a community waiting.
So let's just recap the blueprint real quick. First, create a deep, authentic universe that's rooted in powerful lore. Second, build that engine for infinite storytelling. Third, protect the whole thing legally. Then, you validate the demand with the community, you license the IP out to global partners, and finally, you empower that huge, ready-made audience. It's a complete, end-to-end plan for building an empire.
And all of this brings us to the final, really big question. When you combine a universe that's this culturally rich and endlessly expandable, with a business plan that's this smart and this scalable, targeting a massive audience that's been waiting for this, you just have to wonder, are we looking at the blueprint for the next great superhero franchise?